Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Monday night, July 27th, 2020. We are breaking 2019-20 Panini Mosaic Basketball. This is the Blaster Box, 10-box, break number 5. Who has who in the break? The Atlanta Hawks going to George C. The Boston Celtics going to Dejan D. Brooklyn Nets, Danny V. The Charlotte Hornets going to Dewey B. Chicago Bulls going to Michael S. The Cleveland Cavs going to Mike DL. Dallas Mavericks going to Steve H. The Denver Nuggets going to Dewey B. The Detroit Pistons going to Matt K. Welcome, Matt. I think you're a new breaker with us. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate having you on board. So again, that was the Pistons for Matt K. Golden State Warriors for Mike DL. The Houston Rockets and the Indiana Pacers belong to Chris G. LA Clippers going to Dean E. LA Lakers going to Mike DL. The Memphis Grizzlies going to Doug W. Miami Heat going to Dewey B. The Milwaukee Bucks going to Megan C. Minnesota T-Wolves, Chris G. The New Orleans Pelicans going to Gary G. The New York Knicks, Ryan Y. The Oklahoma City Thunder going to Gary T. Orlando Magic, Tony K. Philadelphia 76ers, Gary T. Phoenix Suns going to James M. Portland Trailblazers going to Travis S. Sacramento Kings, Jason H. San Antonio Spurs going to Torian T. Toronto Raptors, Thomas D. Utah Jazz, Gary T. And the Washington Wizards, one of the last team pickups, going to George C. All right, guys, here we go. 10 boxes. They're kind of in reverse order, some of them, but as you can see, 5 and 5. Here we go. What are we looking for inside of each of these? 4 cards per pack. We're looking for the exclusive orange fluorescent mosaic prisms in this stuff. So there's 4 mosaics in every box. All right, here we go. Here we go. Absolute's close, guys. Absolute is super close up there. Let's get a couple of these going at a shot. At least, let's get at least 3 going at a time here. So here's a good one for you guys. So, Kathy and I decided, I mean, for months we've been talking about getting a house out here in Vegas. And, you know, our lease in the place we actually rent is all the way through February. So we were kind of like, well, you know, but then again, mortgage rates are at an all-time low right now. So we're like, well, let's start looking. So we find a couple good places, set up a showing tomorrow with the realtor I've been working with. Stuff is moving so fast right now that literally from the time we set up the showing until like 2 hours later, there's already a pending offer on the property and they're not showing it anymore. I'm like, come on, 2 hours. That's all it took. 2 hours is all it took. It's ridiculous. That's what 3% mortgage rates will do to people, I guess. It's people are getting mortgages like crazy if they can qualify. Remember the late 90s when I bought my first house? No, it actually did. It actually did. There's a pending offer on it. They can't even show it now, Torian. It's the real deal. Back in the late 90s when I got my first house, the mortgage rates, good mortgage rates at that point in time, I think we're like 6.5, 6.8%. Crazy that even, you know, all these years later, right? That's what they tell. I gotcha. My first thought process goes to, they know they have a showing lined up, so they're hoodwinking us to say that there's a pending offer on it, but no, they actually do have a pending offer. Well, in the next little bit of time, you would think that, but it's not so much the case out here yet. But I bet you once that extra money runs out, once that runs out, prices are going to start dropping like a rock. So we'll see. Timing could be on our side with that. I don't know. Prices haven't taken a dip out here in Vegas yet, but feel like they will. All right, there's that. So any of the Team USA cards are going to go to that player's longest running team or current team. The Contenders Fanatics football had a decent chunk of momentum earlier, guys. It's pushing single digits at 11. It's at 11 now. I think we started out the day with like 15 or 16, so that's moved along. All right, here we go, guys. Again, all cards do ship, of course. It had to be close to a Taco Bell. That was my stipulation. Actually, this particular property does have a Taco Bell pretty close by, so joke's on you, Trav. All right, here we go, guys. We're looking for 4 mosaics in every box is really what we're looking for. Here we go. We got a green. That's here, little Portland Trailblazers. Portland going to Travis. So the first one of the mosaics. What do we got? Jam Masters, Dominique Wilkins, Atlanta. All right, here we go. Got a Gibson green mosaic for the Knicks. We'll encase all of the mosaics. We got a Wilt Chamberlain, old school, using the 8-bit graphic action here, old school. Another green, Kawhi Leonard green mosaic. Clippers for Dean. Silver, Royce O'Neal. All right, well, here we go, guys. How about a Giannis MVP green prism? Very nice. Milwaukee. Who's got the Bucks? I'm looking on my list. Bucks going to Megan. Very nice. Giannis, green prism, and it's the MVPs. Very good. Got a game of Lillard and an NBA debut of PJ Washington. I remember lots of talk about Taco Bell with grade D meat. I don't know how real that is, but I was a believer in it for a long time. Got game of Luka. Green prism. Satoransky. Chicago on the board with a green. Michael S. gets that one. Got game, James Harden. Here's a Hall of Fame, Shaq. Here's LeBron showing up. Very nice. LeBron. And what do we got here, boys? We got a Mason Plumlee. That is, I don't know if it's considered a silver mosaic. I guess it is, right? Mosaic, Plumlee, going to Denver. All right, we got a will to win of Lillard, and that is a prism as well. Portland on the board for Trav. Which one's orange? Will to win. Oh, the meat is orange. The Taco Bell meat, is that what you're talking about is orange? I thought you were talking about a card. Well, you know, nothing wrong with a little orange. Got a Cameron Johnson, Phoenix Suns, going to James. Cameron Johnson, Demboya, Ibaka, Jokic. Got a will to win of Donovan Mitchell, MVP Steph Curry, and a little Pistol Pete action Hall of Fame as a mosaic right here for the Hawks. Hawks going to George C. All right, second box down. Oh, Jack in the Box is delicious. Jack in the Box, 2 tacos for like $2 or whatever it is. The best menu item at Jack in the Box, though, is the mini churros. Those mini churros. Whew. All right, Scottie Pippen, old school. Old school with like the stained glass going on. All right, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, green mosaic. Philadelphia Sixers on the board for Gary. Got game of LeBron. All right. Brandon Clark, NBA debut. Here we go. We got Lowry Markkanen, Bulls. Bulls going to Michael S. Give and Go of James Harden. Hall of Fame, Larry Bird. Green Mosaic of Waters, Boston Celtics. Celtics going to Dejan. Got Game of Giannis. So here's where we're going to see some Team USA cards. So the Team USA cards will go to that player's NBA team, longest running or current, based on if the player's retired or whatever. We got a Grant Denver Nuggets. That's going to Dewey. And Alexander Walker, last one. All right, guys, we're 3 boxes in. Yeah, Jack in the Box has some interesting menu items. Interesting stuff. In a good way. Have you had the mini tacos at Jack in the Box? Those are also quite good. You're like, here he is. He's not even live for 20 minutes. He's already talking about all the fast food. Why, yes. Yes, I am. Guys, let's work those numbers down off Absolute. Actually got Taco Bell the other day. Good man, Jeremy. Good man. I got Taco Bell about 2 weeks ago. It was the last fast food that I've eaten. Joe, no, there was no Jack in the Box back in Pennsylvania either, Joe. I've only been a fan of Jack in the Box since I moved out here to Vegas. Yes, you're immune to the COVIDs now that you have the Taco Bell. It gave a shock to your immune system. I've been off carbs again for the better part of like the last, I don't know, maybe month and a half. During COVID, I gained like, I want to say 12 pounds. I've actually successfully lost it now. So I'm back to the weight that I was pre-COVID. So we'll see if I can keep that going. It's not easy. If you guys have ever done no carbs and try to stay with it for like 3-4 months at a time. The negative side effects. Any antibodies I had went down the toilet, literally. That's true. Dr. J. All right, let's see if we can find some Zion in here, some Ja Morant in here. And again, guys, Absolute up there, 3 or 4 spots left. That is the hobby. That is hobby product. Pretty loaded up as well. I do too. Sorry, and that's my downfall. That, and I love just junk food, like chips and maybe some more chips. That's a family-sized bag. That's all good. I'll eat it all. All right, here we go. Let's start with this one. Let's see what we got. Got Game, Karl Anthony Towns. Jay Crowder, Grizzlies with the green mosaic. And what do we got? Give and Go, Bradley Beal. LeBron MVPs. NBA debut, Cameron Johnson, Phoenix Suns. Phoenix belongs to James M. Will to Win, Blake Griffin. What do we got? Miles Turner next, a Mosaic for the Pacers. Pacers going to Chris G. Will to Win, Ben Simmons. Montrezl Harrell. Clippers on the board for Dean. Dean gets that one, and a Waters last card in that stack. Second stack. All right. Victor Oladipo, Pacers. That's going to Chris. Give and Go of Kyle Lowry, Hall of Fame, Dr. J. Jared Allen, Brooklyn on the board. Going to Danny, Green Mosaic. Will to Win, Jokic, NBA debut, Cameron Johnson. What do we got? Golden State with a Bowman. Golden State Warriors going to Mike DL. Green Mosaic. Ooh, how about this? That's pretty nice. Old school green mosaic of Scottie Pippen for the Bulls going to Michael S. Old school Scottie Pippen. Behind it, Scottie Pippen again, Hall of Fame. Dennis Schroeder, OKC. Oklahoma City going off to Gary. Luka. Jam Masters of Paul George, and there's some Larry Bird action on the Team USA side, but Larry Bird appearance nonetheless. All right, one more stack to go out of this one. Let's keep going. Guys, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up on the video. Also, hit subscribe on the YouTube channel if you guys haven't subscribed. It is free. Just helps build up the community. Got Game, Bradley Beal, Patrick Ewing with the Team USA. All right, what do we got? Wilt Chamberlain with one of the mosaics. There we go. Check out the short shorts on Wilt. Lakers on the board for Mike. Mike DL, Wilt Chamberlain. Another Will to Win mosaic of Blake Griffin. Pistons going to Matt K. Matt K. LeBron showing up a couple times over and over here. Bobby Portis with a mosaic for the Knicks. New York Knicks going to Ryan Y. And here we go. First appearance of Zion. So it's not a mosaic, but still very nice. Zion showing up. I'll encase that one. Got Game. Mosaic. Kemba Walker. Celtics going to Dejan. There you go, Dejan. Dominique. Hall of Fame. Marcus Morris. Knicks with another mosaic. Got Game of Holiday. And here's the doctor right here with Hall of Fame mosaic. Philadelphia 76ers going to Gary T. Dr. J. Julius Irving. All right, guys, we're down to 4 boxes. 4 left. Let's get them all busted open at the same time here. Personal boxes available, guys. We got Leaf Mini Football Helmets, Pro Debut Baseball, Panini Quick Pitch, and the autographed basketballs up there. They're not all just boxes. There's product as well that can be done in personal format, autographed product. All right, there we go. Last 4 boxes yet to come. Here we go. Yeah, Jay, there's Zion again. Jay said if you guys go for the Leaf Minis, he has the 2020 TriStar waiting in the wings. So once we deplete the stock on one, we'll open it up on the others. Ooh, the Fanatics have moved into the single digits. I see it right there. Fanatics down to 8. It looks like Jay just posted the link in the chat. Let's keep it going, guys. I've got those sitting on the shelf right here. All right, there's one. Ooh, they're slidey. They want to slide around. Let's see. Stay where you are. Second one. All right. More packs. Jay, I saw that. You sent me that link before about Daniel Negreanu getting banned from Twitch for coming off with like a threat against a viewer. I actually saw that spring up. And it's been talked about a little bit on some of the poker stuff that I follow. Yeah, of course I did, right? Well, I saw it spring up on Facebook because I follow like Card Player and some of the other stuff. Yeah, the troll is bashing his wife, which, you know, isn't shocking that he would. I mean, to come off with something that's going to threaten your channel is a bit of a different way to accept it and take it, right? Whatever. Dude's got enough money. He doesn't need to be live streaming. I'm sure he'll find a way to get that ban overturned. Yeah, in the moment. All right, getting down to it here, guys. Last 4 boxes. Let's find something big. Here we go. Here we go. Luka at the top of the stack. Got game of Kyrie. James Harden, MVPs. We got a Gibson for the Knicks. Green Mosaic, New York Knicks. New York Knicks going to Ryan. All right, give and go. LeBron James. Going to put that in the hit stack. A lot of LeBron stuff's holding big value right now, right? Charles Barkley, Team USA. Langston Galloway, Green Mosaic for the Pistons. Pistons going to Matt K. Prism right there of Troy Brown, Washington Wizards. Kevin Porter Jr., Green Mosaic for the Cavs, going to Mike DL. There we go. First appearance of Ja Morant. So we've had one Zion sighting so far, and I think another one's coming up in these last 4 boxes. And here's Ja Morant. So first appearance of Ja Morant. Got a LeBron, will to win. All right. Magic Johnson, Hall of Fame. And our last Mosaic is Alec Burks, Golden State. Golden State. Then R.J. Barrett, last card in that stack. All right, second one. All right, James Harden MVP, and it's the green Mosaic version. There you go. Houston on the board for Chris G. And we got an auto, guys. We got an auto. Jordan Bone, rookie scripts auto for the Pistons. Pistons going to Matt K. Matt, congratulations. Auto's not easy to come by, so an auto Mosaic, rookie scripts. Detroit. Jordan Bone. Very nice. Will to win. Steph Curry. Behind it is the MVP of Steph Curry. Behind it is the base of Steph Curry. Winslow. Green Mosaic. Miami. Kobe White. Jam Masters. Dwight Howard. I missed an opportunity. Lowry Markkanen, Chicago Bulls going to Michael. Green Mosaic. Tobias Harris, Prism. And here's a Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes, green Mosaic. And here's the Zion. I saw him when we were peeling the packs open. Pelicans, another Zion coming your way, Gary G. So putting that in the Zion stack. Old school, Dennis Johnson and Dominique, Hall of Fame. All right, third one. All right, Jay Crowder, Grizzlies. Getting a green Mosaic. Who's got the Grizzlies again? Grizzlies going to Doug W. Will to win, Luka. All right, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, MVP's Mosaic. That is Wilt playing on the 76ers. 76ers going off to Gary T. Jam Masters of Giannis. Larry Bird, Hall of Fame. Got a Jamal Murray. Denver Nuggets. Green Mosaic. Porzingis. Here we go. Got game. Green Mosaic of De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Kings going to Jason H. Jason H. Karl Malone. Here's another one. LA Clippers with another Montrezl. Clippers going to Dean. Dean E. Old school, John Stockton. And then Hashimura. First appearance of Hashimura, NBA debut. All right, guys, down to the last box. Here it comes. And what do we got? Indiana Pacers with the Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers going to Chris G. Got game of CJ McCollum. What do we got? Bogdanovic for the Kings. Kings going to Jason H. That is a green Mosaic. Give and go, Russell Westbrook. All right, here we go. A little Sir Charles action. So Charles Barkley. So that will be, I'm assuming, a Suns card. Again, going with the Team USA stuff. Anything that falls on Team USA goes to their longest played team. All right, Ben Simmons. Check it out. Give and go of Ben Simmons. Very nice. 76ers on this one. Philadelphia Sixers going to Gary T. Gary T. Then Steph Curry, Team USA. Terrence Ferguson, Oklahoma City with the green Mosaic. Will to win, Joel Embiid. And here we go. Nice way to finish it off. NBA debut of Zion. Very nice. So 3 Zion cards across the whole thing, with this one being the NBA debut version. January 22nd, 2020. A simpler time back then, guys. A simpler time. All right, guys. Thanks again for getting that one filled. I'll have these shipped out to you in the next shipping batch. Thanks again, folks. If you're watching this on YouTube, join our breaks, guys. The link at the bottom of the video will take you there. Would love to have you in the breaks.